Today we're going to learn how to do garter stitch. Garter stitch is the very first stitch you learn as you're learning to knit. It looks the same on both sides, the front side and the back side. So you don't have to worry about how many rows you're doing or anything like that. You can just knit until your sample is 6 inches. For this example, I've cast on 30 stitches for my garter stitch square to make it 6 by 6. I have cast on 10 stitches to use as an example. So this is for the people who are very, very new to knitting, just starting out. You've got your cast on needles here, and all you're going to do is you're going to go in front to back like this, wrap the yarn around counterclockwise, pull the loop back through, and put the old stitch off the needle from left to right. So here you're going to go again front to back, wrap around, pull that loop back through, push the stitch off, through, around, back, and off. What you're doing is you're putting loops through the loops you already have on your needle, and you're always going to move the stitches from the left to the right until you get to the end of your row. So again, first through, wrap this the yarn around the needle, pull that loop through, and knock the old stitch off. In, around, back through, and off. In, around, back through, and off. That's all there is to it. You're just going to do that for the entire time you're knitting. And then we get to the very end. We've got the 10 stitches from that were on the left needle. We've got them on the right needle. So you're going to turn your needles around like that. Now you're back to the beginning where you had all 10 stitches on your left needle. So now you're going to do it again. Put the needle back through, wrap it around, pull it back, and knock the old stitch off. Through the front, wrap around, pull through, and off. That's all there is to it. That is garter stitch. So you're just going to do that until your piece measures 6 inches. Then you're going to bind off and weave in your ends, and that is all there is to it with garter stitch. Through, wrap around, back, and off. You're just catching that loop and pulling it through your needle from the stitches that are on your needle. Through and off, around, back through and off. When you get to the end, turn it around and you start again. That's all there is to it. Garter stitch.